Okay. These are my psychic stories and shit. And I'm gonna do astrology stories too. Or I'm gonna do my analysis on astrology or whatever. Anyways, okay. Guess what? Here's one of my psychic stories. Like, you know, I do psychic readings because I'm not stupid. It's fun. Okay. I pick up hitchhikers and sometimes, you know, or just people who are walking. Ask them if they want to ride, and then I do psychic readings, right? I don't care who you are. I want to come up and talk to you and get to know you, because whether I'm walking or driving, it doesn't matter. Okay, well, there was this black girl, and that's relevant, calling her black because she's African American or whatever the hell you want to call it. Dark skin, hello, who cares? Okay. It's relevant. Okay, well, I was driving by, and I was just all, like, pumped. I was totally psychically juiced because I was doing psychic readings all that day, and it was very fun. So I was totally psychic confident. I could just pick up anybody and be like, hey, I'm going to read you because I can. Everybody was free open field, you know, being when you get up par with your psychic abilities, you exercise them enough in that day, you'll be able to do them, you know. Okay, well, I said, hey, get in my car, you need a ride, blah blah, something stupid like that. And I was like, what's your astrology sign? And she said she was a Libra. Duh. And most Libras are like, no, I don't want to learn anything new or experience anything new. Nope, I'm stuck up, I'm a douchebag. But Libras are so pretty, and there's all this other good things about Libra, like they're playful, flirty, and they'll go along with anything that you want to do, right? And be fun, you know, that's cool. Some Libras are cool, and some Libras are complete douchebags. They'll absolutely say, no, I don't want to learn anything new. That's their favorite word, and they like to put you on a guilt trips, and they like to, you know, make you feel guilty, and Pisces feel guilty. But, oh well, that's a different story. That's another astrology. That's for astrology. Okay. Well, there's this girl, she's a Libra, she's black, and she got in my car finally. She said, I would have said no, but I really need to go to the hospital. And I'm like, okay. And that's all basically she said to me. And then she was texting. Whoever she was texting, I have no clue. And we were really close to the hospital. So I told her, I'm going to give you a psychic reading because, yeah. And usually Libras are hard to read because they won't even let you get close to them very well. It's kind of hard to get close to them, to open up. But, you know, this was free field for me. I was full-blown psychic this day. It doesn't matter. So it was cool. Well, I told her I'm not gonna do the I told her I'm gonna do the psychic reading in the parking lot at the hospital because I don't feel like going through your family and saying, hey, I'm psychic, and rambling and tripping over my words like I usually do, like a Gemini rising person does, because I'm Gemini cusp Cancer rising. It's on the cusp. It's cool. And plus, the way I talk, Mercury, Aquarius, cusp Pisces, and I'm a Sun in Aquarius, cusp Pisces, Moon in Aquarius, Moon in just Aquarius. That's not on the cusp, but my Mercury and my Sun are both influenced by my 9th house in Aquarius, which is the house of God, and that's house in my Sun and Moon and Mercury is all influenced by that. So I'm talking of my view of God or something. Anyways, this is the best reading ever. One of them. I've had many. Okay, it's about a coma. Yeah. Okay. Well, we got to the hospital. I took her out of the car, and I was like, hey, is your friend who's in the hospital, because that's all she said, you know, my friend's in the hospital. Could have been a family member, could have been anybody, it doesn't matter. But that's what she said, and she didn't say anything else, right? And I said, is your friend in the hospital? Is his name Daniel? And she said, yes, how'd you know? And I said, because Daniel is actually standing right here with me. And he really was. He was really standing right here. Like, on my right side. He was standing right there. And he was really tall, and he was white. Okay? You know? And, he told me his name was Daniel. And, he, you know, I explained how he looked, like how he dressed, like white beater, whatever. He was tall, his hair is dark brown or ashy brown or something like that. I don't remember, but I do remember kind of. But he's like really, really tall, like 6 feet or some shit. Oh no, and he told, well, I told her, and he was standing here with me, And he really was. Like, right off the bat. No messing around, trying to fish for information, which is, I don't do. I just try to get some psychic information and get pictures and then float downstream from there. But this happened right there. I was already in the psychic field of consciousness, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't know. Anyways, Daniel told me that he had, in spirit, he told me he had a red truck, and that was true, because she confirmed it. She said, yeah. And then Daniel told me that his mother name is Lynn, and that he has a keychain with her name on it, Lynn, out of silver letters is what I saw. And then he had another keychain that was brown, and it was white, and it had a Christmas tree on it. Who in the hell has that shit on their keychain? He did, and it was confirmed by her, because she knew. Because they were like best friends. Hello. He also told me that he was a Libra, just like her, the black girl Libra, okay? And he was white and tall. It's all relevant, you know, because to confirm, hey, who else knows this shit? But the psychic, whatever, the one who's seeing the shit, everyone's psychic, but I'm going to take credit for it before anybody else does, because I'm doing the work before everybody else does. Hello, more aware. Hello. Good for me. Okay, well, Daniel told me that he had those keychains, and that was true. He told me his sister's name was Rebecca. That's true. And I told her what Rebecca looked like, and he told me that Rebecca's boyfriend was named Troy or something like that, and he had like blonde straight hair and blue eyes and kind of like broomstick straight hair, whatever, healthy looking too. But they fought over something really silly, and I told her about that, and I forgot what it was to tell you, but it was true. And then okay, Daniel's mom is heavyweight in my visions, okay? And that was true. And Daniel's really skinny and tall. That's relevant too, okay? Because what's really funny is Daniel's mom, Lynn, Daniel told me that Lynn, his mom, is wearing his jacket that they always share. It's like a black jacket or whatever. And Daniel told me she's wearing that right now in the hospital. And the black Libra, she was already texting with his mom, and she asked Daniel's mom if she was wearing his jacket, supporting him, basically, representing him. And that turned out to be true. She was wearing his jacket. Cool beans. Okay, grooviness. Okay, well, then okay, guess what? Daniel's spirit's right here, right? And he's supposed to be in a coma in the hospital right now, and we're in the parking lot. And okay, Daniel's mom texted the black Libra back and told her that they just pronounced Daniel dead at this time, so and so, right then and there. So that means he just died while he's in a coma. And I don't know these people at all. I just decided to put my business in there and make it my business because I'm psychic, and there's no boundaries to what you can see, no limits. You know, Daniel is dead now. His spirit's right here talking to me. Was in the parking lot of the hospital. Daniel could have reached out to this whole world, you know, but he got me. I caught that. I found the Libra bitch, and I decided to give her a reading, and that was the spirit that wanted to come through, and he did. And he was awesome. And he told me about his, on Halloween, look, Halloween's coming up. But this was last year, 2012 or 2013, no, 2011 or something like that. It's 2013 now. October 30th or whatever. October 29th, actually. But okay, me telling you this anyways. So, Daniel told me the first time, he told me all kinds of like, what his Halloween costume looked like. He showed me, I could read him. And he had blue lipstick, that was true. He had Avril Lavigne looking sleeves that were like striped, like black and green or black and purple. I used to have a black and purple one, but so I don't know which one's what. But that was all true, and he told me he's bisexual, and that's cool. And he's still in spirit as bisexual. So there ain't nothing wrong with that. Who gives a fuck? That's retarded. But hey, we could all date each other from the spiritual world. That'd be really nice. Psychic to spirit. That'd be cool. Hey, whatever. And he told me that when he met her, the first day he met her, right after, you know, his mom said that he was dead, first day that he met her was on a yellow school bus. It could have been anywhere. And he had his number in his hands like this, you know, in his two fingers like this, on the left side of the school bus chair, whatever. And the black Libra, she was on the right side, you know. And she was sitting like this because she was all shy and retarded Libra, like, you know, don't talk to me because I'm retarded. You know how Libras are, some douchebag ones, you know what I mean? But anyways, and then that's how they became best friends. He gave her his number in his two fingers, and she kind of like had a crush on him, kind of shy and bashful too. Anyways, you know, whether or not she's a douchebag to him, but whatever. It's funny, kind of like a Scorpion thing. Kind of act like you're not interested in them, but you really are. They act like they're not interested in anything. They always act numb and shit. It's really funny, but they're cool as fuck. Who cares? Or they make you work for it, you know. So it's worth it, whatever, to get whatever attention you can get from anybody. Anyways, but that's my psychic reading on the guy in the coma, Daniel. He was a Libra, and that was so precious to me, you know. And there's other stories too, so that was a really cool experience. Thank you. Amen, and happy Halloween to you, Daniel, and that Libra. Like, whatever, if you ever see this bullshit, which is would be funny because souls travel in circles, we reunite all the time. Really interesting. The